A shocking video has emerged out of communist California, where a violent thug on parole carjacked an innocent woman while trying to get away from the cops. Now, the thug is wishing he hadn't been born after getting a horrific surprise. The old saying that criminals aren't smart could not be more accurate when looking at the video footage coming out of California that was captured by a helicopter crew. According to Blue Lives Matter, the incident took place on Monday, February 26, 2018, when an undercover cop saw 37-year-old Antonio Padilla Jr. driving a black truck and followed him. Padilla, a felon on parole, was wanted by police for a February 18 assault with a deadly weapon on a female officer who had pulled him over during a traffic stop. The motor officer was writing Padilla a traffic citation and Padilla recklessly backed his truck up, almost striking the officer, Garden Grove Police Department Lieutenant Carl Whitney told the Orange County Register. The officer narrowly missed being run over. The suspect was also wanted for a parole violation and reportedly fled the scene after trying to plow into the female officer. When detectives from the Garden Grove Police Department spotted Padilla 8 days later on February 26, they pursued him as he drove recklessly through traffic in an attempt to escape. The Santa Ana Police Department was asked to help in the pursuit and attempted to pull Padilla over. Padilla crashed into at least two other vehicles as he tried to evade police and dangerously ran through red lights. The high-speed chase ended up in Irvine, California, where Padilla tried to ram a police cruiser before abandoning his truck and carjacking a black SUV from a woman. In the footage captured by the helicopter crew, Padilla could be seen ripping the woman from the driver's seat and then struggling to get away as the woman's brother tried to intervene. Padilla violently slammed the SUV back and forth, nearly pinning the man between two vehicles. Padilla then drove the stolen SUV up over a curb and continued to lead police on a brief chase until he drove onto a sidewalk and jumped out of the vehicle. As Padilla ran to get away, the cops had a brutal surprise ready for him. K9 Puskas, an 8-year-old Dutch Shepherd, could be seen sprinting after Padilla and quickly closed the distance between them. Like a torpedo, K9 Puskas launched into the air and grabbed onto Padilla, instantly bringing him crashing to the ground. When the responding officers caught up with Padilla and K9 Puskas, the suspect briefly struggled and then was taken into custody, according to NBC4. Unfortunately, K9 Puska shattered a large number of his teeth during the heroic takedown and was taken to a nearby animal hospital for dental surgery. Police said they believe K9 Puska collided with the cement as he pulled Padilla to the ground, causing the extensive damage to his teeth. K9 Puskas is getting some much-needed rest while his jaw heals and is expected to return to duty after a few hard-earned weeks of recovery. Thanks to K9 Puskas, the police arrested Padilla, who is now facing numerous felonies including assault with a deadly weapon and carjacking. This was outstanding work by the Garden Grove Police Department and the Santa Ana Police Department. Without their keen detectives and top-notch K9, a violent felon would still be roaming the streets and victimizing innocent people. Antonio Padilla Jr. shouldn't see the light of day for at least the next 10 years. A decade behind bars should give him enough time to think about his complete lack of decency and his violent behavior. Please remember to thank an officer when you see them in passing for facing down thugs like Padilla every day they go to work.